All right, good afternoon, folks. Just wanted to record a very quick video at the request of someone to show you guys some levels, some near-term levels of support and resistance that you can pay attention to on the S&P to see where price action could go next. Okay. All right. So we see a slight pullback in the S&P today. I want to point out a couple of things here. This is a daily chart of the S&P, and I got several lines drawn because these are some areas that price action stumbled or had some congestion around. Like we see where we at now, there was on the left side, this used to be a level of resistance. We broke above it here. It was around about the end of January. So this level around here is right around 4,100. So this level, this first line has around 4,100. We broke below 4,100 right around February the 13th. We traded back down to another level, short-term level of support. Broke through that right here, came right back above it, tested it a few times. Now we're back above this 4,100 area, and now price action is starting to come down as you see this red candle here. And that right now is acting as a level of support. Former resistance, once price action breaks above it on the way back down, becomes a level of support. So now the question is, it's about 325 now. Question is now, will the bulls find a way to hold this level of support right around this 4,100 today? That is to be determined. Okay, if you look at the oscillators in the full stochastics, you see an over extreme measures to the upside in the full stochastics, and it looks like we are about to turn lower. So the full stochastics is showing that price action is attempting to turn lower after being overbought territory on the daily chart. Look at it in Williams percentage, it also showing you oscillators starting to turn down, just starting to turn down, and the CCI also showing you oscillators just starting to turn down. So the question as to whether we will hold this level of support around 4,100, anything is possible, but the oscillators all and the indicators are spelling that this could be a possible continuation to the downside, and we could possibly break this level of support. We could stay around this level now, as we already had some pullback today. So we could stay around this level as we approach the closing bell. We have to wait and see. And then tomorrow will be the ultimate test. Will we break below this level in a major way? We have to wait and see what happens on tomorrow. So that is our first level, 4,100. It's a level that we need to keep an eye on as we go through the close today. Next level, for some reason, the bears do push price action below this level. Here's another level down here. The price action had some action around, as you can see, either to the upside, where we pulled back in October of last year. Yes, pulled back from that level and eventually broke above it here. And then we tested that level several times right around here. Multiple times we tested this level. Then we pulled back again around in November to December, back to this level again, where we tested it again, tested this level again. And we eventually broke back above the level that we broke out of in October. And if we was to extend this level here, so we extend this level here. This level is right around 39.24, 39.25. So let's call this 39.25 right around here. So that's very close to the to that 30 between that 3,900 to 30 to around 39.30 level. So anywhere between there, 3,900 to 39.30. This is a level of an area of support and resistance. So since we are above it now, one way back down, if we break below this price action that we're at now, we break below this 4,100 in a meaningful way and stay below it as we go into the close today and open tomorrow. And if we continue a sustainable move downward tomorrow, we could run into an area where we can test this lower band or this lower this next level of support, which is again around 39.25 or 3900 to 39.30. Okay, now as price action starts to continue downward, if we to break this level of support up here, so we break this level of support up here, the next level of support be right down here around this 39.25 to 3900 to 39.30. But keep in mind that this is a 20 period moving average here. I believe that's my 20 period. As price starts to travel down, it could also bump into this 20 period moving average. If it continues to move upward, it could use it also as a level of support. So keep that in mind as well. Now, should the bears be successful in pushing price below this first level and a sustainable move low, which means we move back, and if we check back, it fails, then we could probably put this level in the picture. All right, so that's our first level that the bears will have to punch through in a meaningful way over the next day or so, and on a retest cause it to fail. And then the next level, if we was to break through that, push through the moving average, and then start to test this 39.25 area. And if for some reason we don't bounce here in a meaningful way, but we break below it and test and then continue lower, the next level we'll be looking at is another strong level of support. Just going to be another area that price action battle with, and that's going to be close to that 3,800 level, folks. So we battled with this level multiple times in the earlier part of this year and the end of last year, and also around that beginning of November to the end of October. So that was a battle zone. Now, again, this level here is going to be another level of support. So if the bulls can, if the bears can push through this first level to 4,100 in a meaningful way, and if they continue its way down, if we could punch through this 39, call it 39.25 level in a meaningful way, then the next level is going to be right around this 3,800. Okay, so those are the levels that we need to pay attention to. And then for some reason, the bears do maintain the downward pressure and they can continue to break through this next barrier, we're looking at price action dipping way down here around 3,500. That is where we were back in October, around a 3,500 level. All right, so those are some levels to look out for on the S&P. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. And just wanted to make this quick and strictly on what's happening with the S&P. And hopefully this is helpful. And I'll see you guys on the next video.